All right, let's talk about one of the hottest roles in tech right now, the AI Enhanced Product Manager. It's a game changer. So today, we're going to dive into the official AI Cert certification and really unpack the blueprint for success in this new era.
So you might be wondering, what's all the fuss about? I mean, a product manager's job has always been about balancing user needs with business goals, right? So why the sudden push to master artificial intelligence? Well, the simple answer is, it is the future of how products get built.
Okay, so here's our game plan. We're going to walk through this whole thing just like you would in the program. We'll kick things off with the why, then get into the nitty-gritty tech foundation. After that, we'll talk about actually building AI products, cover the super important governance side, and finally, we'll break down the certification path that pulls everything together. All right, first up, why is this even a thing for product managers? Look, the role is changing big time. An AI product manager isn't just a manager anymore. Think of them as the crucial bridge. On one side, you've got these incredibly complex AI models, and on the other, you have real-world problems that need solving. The PM is the one who connects them.
And let's be real, this isn't just some nice-to-have skill on your resume anymore. The source material is crystal clear on this. Mastering the fundamentals of AI is basically a requirement for survival now. It all comes down to staying competitive, because if you're not thinking about how to integrate AI, you can bet your competitors are.
And that's exactly where this certification comes in. It's built specifically to fill that gap. It gives you that solid foundation, right? But more than that, it gives you the skills to be that translator between your tech teams and your business folks. And ultimately, it hands you the playbook to turn AI into a genuine competitive advantage. But here's the thing. You can't be that bridge if you don't speak the language of both sides. That's why the very next step in the program is all about building that solid foundation, getting you fluent in the core concepts of AI. So we're starting right at square one. The first module just cuts through the noise and demystifies artificial intelligence. It's all about breaking down what it actually is, maybe more importantly, what it isn't, and then mapping out all the different branches. Think of it as getting the lay of the land. Okay, so once we've got the big picture of AI, we zoom in on its most powerful engine, machine learning. And what I love about this part is how practical it is. You're not going to get bogged down in complex algorithms. Instead, it focuses on the one thing a PM absolutely has to understand: data. The success of any model, literally any of them, comes down to the quality of the data you feed it. It's that simple. Garbage in, garbage out. All right, foundation set. Now the fun begins. We shift gears from theory to practice to actually building stuff. This next chunk is all about the complete end-to-end life cycle of an AI-driven product. And you can see the 4 key stages laid out right here. And notice something really important. It's not all about the tech. It starts with ideation, using AI to figure out what problems are even worth solving. Then you move into prototyping and testing to see if your ideas have legs. Step 3 is integration, which is all about how you weave these new AI features into the products you already have. And finally, and honestly, this might be the toughest part, is stakeholder management. You've got to be able to explain what's going on and show the value to everyone involved. Building an AI product is one challenge. Building a responsible one, that's a whole different ballgame. So this next section is all about the guardrails. We're talking ethics, performance, and all the rules you need to know to do this right. Module 4 dives straight into ethics, and this is so important. As the PM, you're on the front lines. It's your job to understand the ethical fallout of what you're building. This module gives you actual strategies to hunt down and reduce bias in your models. Because at the end of the day, bias isn't just a technical glitch, it's a product failure. Next up, how do you even know if your AI feature is working? Is it actually doing what you want it to do? That's what Module 6 is all about, measurement. And it's not just about looking at a simple accuracy score. It's about finding the right KPIs to measure the actual, real-world impact and the business value you're creating. And last but not least, you can't build this stuff in a bubble. Responsible innovation means you have to be compliant. Module 7 makes sure you're up to speed on the crazy, fast-changing world of regulations, so you can build compliance into your product right from day one, not as an afterthought. Okay, so you've got the concepts down, you understand the product lifecycle, and you know the rules of governance. So what's left? The final boss, the certification exam. Let's break down what it actually takes to get that pass. First thing you need to know, the time limit. You've got exactly 90 minutes on the clock. In that time, you'll be tackling 50 questions. Expect a mix of multiple choice and those select all the apply types. And the magic number you're aiming for is 70%. Get that or higher, and you've earned the certification. It's designed to be a solid test of what you've learned, but totally fair. Now this is where it gets really interesting, the breakdown of the exam. Take a look. Sure, the foundational stuff is there, but see how the real weight, a chunky 13% for each, is on the practical stuff. The life cycle, ethics, implementation, metrics, all of it. This tells you everything you need to know. This isn't an academic quiz. It's a test of your ability to actually do the job and apply this knowledge in the real world. So, when you put it all together, what's the big takeaway? It's pretty clear. When you finish this, you're not just a PM who knows a little about AI. No way. You are fully equipped to step up and lead an AI initiative from that very first brainstorm session all the way to a successful launch. Look, at the end of the day, this certification is way more than just a piece of paper. It's a roadmap for becoming the kind of product leader that companies are desperate to find right now. So the real question isn't just about what the next big thing in tech will be, it's about whether you're ready to be the one to lead it.